It's finally time, the one you've been waiting for, the Mojave 4S from Arrma. This came out last year and I missed the rush the first time round in the UK, so I had to wait another, well, feels like 10 years for them to come back in stock, and they were in stock for less than 24 hours, but I managed to get one. So it's here. It's obviously not new anymore, but this thing seems to have got a pretty good reputation so far. I don't think I've seen a bad video of it. I mean, I've not watched them all. There's a lot on YouTube, but I don't think I've seen a bad one. And as well as having a reputation to uphold, it's probably the most requested video that I've had over the last 6 months or more. When you get in the Mojave 4S, get the Mojave 4S. Where's the Mojave 4S? Well, it's here. And because it's been out so long and there's so many videos, I will do some review stuff and we'll look over what it's got, but we're not going to go too crazy into the details. You can see here it's got a centre diff, which is a new thing for Arrma's like plastic chassis range. You always had a centre diff on the 6S stuff, but a centre diff. It's an all-metal centre diff. Metal input and ring gear, CVD drive shaft, 17mm hexes, and as it says there, these are extreme bash parts. Boasts a speed of 50+ miles an hour, but with this one you don't need any extra gearing. You just need optimum driving conditions and a 4S LiPo. Yep. Well, the weather looks good. I've got a good battery, so as long as we can find a good road, I'm expecting 50+. Right, let's get this beast out. So they only had one colour in the UK. Well, we got 2 colours, but this is the only colour that came in on the second shipment. I wanted the orange and white one. This one is okay. It's a little bit hell yeah, brother, but we had no choice, so I had to get this one. It still looks nice. Oh. Suspension feels really good. Oh, that feels better. Just your usual stuff you get, the Arrma's instructions, technical pack, a set of AA batteries. Oops. Some shop preloaders, some Allen keys, a laser gun, a little card with some QR codes on the back for support and parts. Presuming in this box is the transmitter. It's the Spectrum SLT3. And then we've got the truck, listen to that. All metal gears. Sounds nice. And just a little community notice. If you think I'm an Arrma fanboy, the first thing I'm going to tell you is go watch all the other reviews and ignore what I say about it and make your mind up. And the other thing is, if you think all I ever say is good stuff, then you should ask yourself why Horizon Hobby don't send me Arrmas. Because there was actually a time where I was on their list of reviewers and I reviewed one truck about 3 years ago, and that was the last time I heard from them. So if you think I'm a big Arrma fanboy and I'm going to say good things regardless, I'm afraid you're wrong.
See, if I can't trust you, Greg, then I have no choice but to put you right back outside the circle. And once you're out, you're out. There's no coming back.
I love the scale body of it. You got a couple of drivers in there. You got this nice cage inside. You got the louvers in the back there to let air through. Be interesting to see how this parachutes. It's got, oh, I'll show you in a minute, but it's all sealed under there to stop all the dirt getting in. So that's probably going to stop it parachuting a little bit. It's got this really nice rubber. I think it's like a, on the real desert trucks and stuff, I think it's like a stone guard or something. Molded, all this is molded. You got your normal lanyards, but you've also got these little supports and guards, so they go over, and then when the pin's through it, it kind of protects the body a bit from being ripped off. Very good little design there. You got some skid plates on the roof. Got some accessories molded into the body at the back here. Big rear tray, rear guard. You got a wheelie bar there. These are molded on the lights as well. Got some side guards. This is actually, this body, yeah, this body's really stiff. Oh, it's all interconnected. Right, let's take it off. So as you can tell, this is the first time I've properly looked at this. And at the price point, I am impressed so far. I think in the UK, £449, which is over $500. But when you look at some of the other stuff being offered out there, I think this is probably one of the better deals. Wow. Yeah, look at all that. Big internal cage there, and you got all this protection. It's going to stop all the crap getting in there. You've also got these guards on the arms. Big plastic shock towers, big alloy shocks. They're adjustable with these little clips, but they've not got the they've not got a threaded collar. So not the greatest, but they are big bore shocks, and they do feel nice, and they've got loads of travel on them. You've got a nice size 2400 kV brushless motor there, paired up to the Spectrum ESC. You can run this on twin batteries or a single one using that shorting link. There's your steering servo there. You got this tower to tower brace. Got that big long plastic drive shaft through there with the bearing support, the same as the long wheelbase 3S stuff. This looks like a new chassis to me. There's your battery tray, and it has got some adjustment. I think you can take that out and you can take that out to make a bit more space. Fully adjustable camber, fully adjustable toe. Got so much travel. And obviously you got your centre diff in there, and then front and rear diffs there. Underneath you got these really big chunky looking A-arms. Little bit of slop there in the steering. These chassis, as long as it's the same plastics as the 3S stuff, super tough. And I think that's about it really. Oh yeah, and 17mm hexes, and then you got these D-Boots Fortress tyres. And they got foams in them, they feel like they're going to be super grippy. Right, let's go and speed run it. So 50 plus out the box on 4S. I'm going to dial it in on a 3S first, just to see what we get. And then we're going to try and see if it can achieve its box speed. I always give Traxxas a hard time for their battery connectors, because they kind of try and force you to buy their batteries and then their chargers. Spectrum do the same. They've got these they use smart batteries, so the balance lead is all connected within the main connector rather than separate like a conventional battery. So they kind of try and force you to buy their batteries, their chargers. I always use XT90s, they're my go-to. And then I just charge them on a conventional charger. Just gives you more options for batteries. And there's lots of better batteries out there than the Spectrum and the Traxxas stuff. So I found a little annoying thing. You have to take the body off to switch it on by the looks of it. That is not ideal. I mean, it's all right on a nice warm day, but on a freezing cold wet day, I'm not sure you're going to want to be fiddling about with them body pins. So this on 3S. Oh man, oh, it rips on 3S. Yes. Right, anyway, speed. Full throttle straight away, easy, easy. That goes dead straight. I have not done anything to the steering. Whoa, curb. Woo. Just look at that there, eh? What a beast. Right, cheeky little 3S pass to dial it in. Doesn't need any dialing in, it's already dialed in. And we got 42 on 3. I don't think we're gonna have a problem with that box speed, you know. Plenty of room for a 4S in there. I like these battery straps. It looks like they've got little clips there for your cables. I've just put a cable tie around them on there, but very nice. I've not extended that tray either, and that 4S hard case is a perfect fit. Right, 4S, let's go. That's got some serious punch. Whoa. That is full throttle straight away. Look at it lifting. Oh, that front lifts so high. That looks so cool. Man. I forgot to say it's got sway bars as well. I noticed as I was putting the body on just a minute ago, it's got sway bars on it. This thing's gonna be a weapon on the track, I know it. Ready? 50 plus? How about 55? Let's go. Oh, hang on. We've got a makeshift ramp. Right then, should we let this one loose? Whoa, 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 whoa. That's one way to start a video. It's lucky this thing's tough, isn't it? Oh my days, this thing. Oh, what? Oh, it jumps nice and smooth. Yes, well balanced and controllable. Look at that, super smooth. Oh, it just slides so well. I guess them sway bars doing the job. You just point and shoot, even on this surface. Those tyres hook up so good. And you can control it so well in the air. Yeah, just a blip of the throttle, blip of the brake. You could probably get away with 3S, to be fair. I've stuck a 4S in it because, well, it's the Mojave 4S, isn't it? Probably couldn't have hit that more perfect. I lost steering for a bit then. Well, it felt like it. Oh, it just glides. Well, that didn't glide because I hit a bump on the ramp. Okay, what I need to do is not say anything. I just need to jump it, don't I? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow. I was just about to sing its praises, and we have a problem. Well, I don't know what that was. Maybe that landing just pushed the wheel up. Seems fine now. Yeah, suspension could probably do with maybe a little thicker oil in there. There's plenty of travel, just needs to damp a little bit better. Yeah, there's definitely something with the steering, unless there's stones getting caught in it. Every now and then it just feels like dead. Doesn't move. Might just be stones getting caught in it and then it frees itself up, but... Something definitely feels like it's happened now. The body's been pushed right back. I think it might just be the body. If you have a bad landing, it's pushing the body down or catching somewhere, and then the front wheels are catching on it. But well, it seems fine now, so let's go back to the workshop, let's clean it up and assess to see if we damaged anything. So yeah, we may have had just a little mishap. It was just a little one. It wasn't that bad. Look how harsh that dirt and gravel is. Completely, it's not destroyed the chassis, but that is one pack. Wow. Anyway, yes, we had a slight mishap. Now when I do my little driving montages, I like it nice and clean. So when you got like the low down action shots, you can't see cameras attached to the body. I just don't think it looks right when you see some really cool footage and then you see like a GoPro or something attached to it. So after doing some of the action shots, I stuck my little mini camera on it and started getting some onboard footage. And that's when we had a little incident. Oof. So it doesn't actually look that bad, but if I slow it right down, you can see it takes a big hit on that corner. And it was a big hit. If you look at the body, I mean, it's got a few little dents, a few tiny little creases in it. But overall, considering the amount of times it either landed on its roof or hit the front here, it actually survived really well. It's a really tough body, but the impact that, well, completely destroyed that rear hub. Look what it did to the body as well. It split there and it split all the way along there as well. So a huge impact on there, on that back wheel. And yeah, it's broke. The other thing that these things suffer with is this pulls out. You can put it back in, and it's not a huge expense, but it just doesn't look nice after, well, after you've run it once, apparently. It's a cheap enough fix. These were like £7 something, because about $10. They're probably cheaper in America. No issues with stock in the UK. There is still some stock issues with spares for Arrmas. Not all of them, but it's not perfect. But these are in stock. Cheap enough to fix, but other than that snapping and that front light stone guard coming off, structurally it's still okay. And I had the steering issue, but the more I think about it, the more I think it was just a stone, because one time it wouldn't go one way, but it'd go the other, and then the other time it'd be the other way. So that's kind of the symptoms of getting something stuck in the linkage. And even though it's got this guard, the actual steering is all open at the front, so that could have been that. And then we had the wheels getting stuck under there, but again, I think that was just the impact. The body was getting stuck somewhere, and it was just dragging that wheel. Because as soon as I took the body pins out and released the body, it was fine again. So overall, it is a great truck. It's really fast, it handles really well. I don't know whether that brake would call for me to say that it's not super tough, because, well, most of the Arrma 3S and 4S range are super tough. Did it impress me enough to think it was better than the Senton 6S? I'm not sure.